Hello there. The Power Circuit is here again, brought to you by the Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN. This program keeps you informed about the operations of TCN and the role it plays in managing the national electricity grid. Here are the lineups. Meet the new Minister of Power, Mr. Adebayo Adelabu. Management of TCN, Senior Staff Union hold routine meeting. TCN reconductors power transmission lines in Port Harcourt, Enaba. In Kano region, TCN optimizes power transmission lines capacity between Kano, Katsina, and Jigawa states. Let's take you on a ride with the Power Circuit. I am Amara Agugesi. The Minister of Power, Mr. Adebayo Adelabu, assumed duty on Monday and hit the ground running. Here are key things you would need to know about the astute professional.
Arriving at the Federal Ministry of Power Headquarters, Power House, Abuja, where he assumed office, the Minister of Power, Mr. Adebayo Adelabu, met with heads of agencies in the power sector as well as ministry officials.
Today, like the PS mentioned, is going to be an introductory event. It's just ceremonial that you officially receive me into this ministry. And I know that the ceremony ends today. From tomorrow morning, work starts. Yes. And I believe that I need to have a one-on-one meeting with each of the directors with responsibilities and each of the head of agencies to know the status of things in their agencies and parastatals, and to both agree on how to move things forward.
Mr. Adelabu noted his commitment to work with the officials while promoting developmental strategies for the sector.
Power's ministry is a very technical ministry. We all know. But I'm happy that I'm not posted here to come and manufacture transformers or meters or for manufacturing any of the power generating plants or transmission platform. My job here is to come and solve a problem. And problem solving skills is a combination of so many disciplines, top of which is strategy.
The minister stated that once power supply improves, the economic indices for Nigeria would be accelerated.
One of the major problems, hiccups that has frustrated production to date, is energy. It is power. Not just industrial productions alone, even small businesses, hairdressers, vulcanizers, all of them are packed up. They are riding Okada now because there is no regular power supply. So this sector is key to turning around our economy. If it works, I believe Nigeria's problem is solved at least 50%. So we don't have a choice. We must make it work. And must last, you know, that I don't take up a job and joke or play with it. Mine is to achieve success. I was once deputy governor in Central Bank of Nigeria for almost 5 years. You can go and check it out there. Out of 4 directorates in Central Bank, I headed 3 directorates. My records are there. I'm proud of the success I made of my stay in Central Bank. I want to replicate the same thing here, and it will happen.
Speaking earlier, the permanent secretary in the Federal Ministry of Power, Mr. Temitope Fashedemi, stated that President Bola Tinubu understands the energy required in the power sector and that the team will support the minister.
We have also noticed that the power sector is also critical to his mind.
Of course.
Every occasion that he has had to make a speech, he has often reflected on the power sector.
Yeah.
So we know that he has it as a top sector on his agenda. And so when we heard the announcement that you are coming here, we were not surprised. So it means that His Excellency, Mr. President, knows the energetic leadership that is required. And that is why he has appointed you, sir. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
We assure you that you have a team of people that are ready to support and to work with you to ensure that your work is made light and to ensure that the mandate that His Excellency Mr. President has given you will support you to achieve it. And by God's grace, we believe that you will be one of those ministers that will be celebrated.
The Minister of Power, Mr. Adebayo Adekola Adelabu, has a robust educational and career background. Born in Ibadan, Oyo State, the minister has a first-class degree in accounting from Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, in Osun State. He is a fellow of Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, ICAN, a fellow of Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria, and an associate member of Institute of Directors of Nigeria and the United Kingdom. Mr. Adelabu was appointed in 2014 as the Deputy Governor, Operations Directorate of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN. Before then, he was an Executive Director, Chief Financial Officer of First Bank of Nigeria PLC. Prior to that, he held positions at Standard Chartered Bank. The minister had his professional training with Pricewaterhouse, now PricewaterhouseCoopers, an international firm of chartered accountants and management consultants, where he worked for 7 years. During that period, he was seconded to the CBN in 1999, when he led the finance team on the CBN Reengineering and Corporate Renewal Project, tagged Project Eagles. He left the firm in the year 2000 to join First Atlantic Bank. Adelabu attended various local and international training, seminars and conferences, including the University of London School of Management Development, the United States Institute of Internal Auditors in Orlando, Florida, Harvard Business School. Other educational institutions he attended include Stanford, Wharton, Columbia, Kellogg's, and Euromoney.
As part of a routine obligation, the management of the Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, has held a meeting with the senior staff of Electricity and Allied Companies, SIAC, to further strengthen the working relationship between the parties. Here is the report.
While welcoming the senior staff union at the TCN headquarters in Abuja, the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of TCN, Engineer Dr. Sule Ahmed Abdulaziz, said the meeting was imperative for sustaining the company's development.
I also welcome those who have traveled from far places to be here in Abuja. I would like to take this opportunity to express my gratitude and appreciation to the association for your unwavering support, mutual understanding with the management, and your maturity in handling challenges whenever issues arise.
Engineer Abdulaziz restated the commitment of the management of TCN towards ensuring a harmonious working relationship with the union.
We are committed to reciprocating this gesture and are determined to maintain the strong and cordial relationship we have nurtured over the years through continuous collaboration and interactions. Management is dedicated to addressing staff welfare concerns, as a motivated workforce is essential for achieving higher productivity.
The TCN helmsman noted the significant progress made in the company's power transmission expansion project, as well as human capital development.
I'm pleased to report significant progress in human capital development, with both technical and non-technical staff benefiting from various training programs. This initiative remains ongoing and underscores our commitment to enhancing skills and expertise, which has yielded tangible results in the reduction of grid collapse. Our overall policy remains steadfast, encouraging the exchange of ideas that drive collective improvements in our services and are dedicated to serving Nigeria. Once again, I extend a warm welcome to all of you, and I anticipate productive discussions throughout the day.
Responding, the National President of the Senior Staff Association of Electricity and Allied Companies, SIAC, Comrade Benedict Chika, noted the management's efforts to sustain the cordial relationship with the union and in area of improved human capacity development.
We need not overflow the issues. They are there for everyone to see. For us as a union, we have seen your achievements, and it is very relevant. So, but for the one we are having, we are grateful. And then, again, I want to thank you because you are giving a free hand to the admin. We have seen the staff go on courses abroad. It is unprecedented.
The power circuit continues shortly. Don't go away.
$6.5 there.
Guys, I have a business that can change our lives.
Business?
Business that can change our lives.
Guys, if money is involved, I mean, take it.
But you don't know the kind of business. Business is business.
Okay, my guy. That's you. No.
Real money, and there's a big market for it.
Wait, is it vandalism that you have brought me here to do?
Yes!
Something that can take me to jail! Something that can destroy our economy and spoil what the government wants to achieve?
Real money.
I can't. See this man! I can't.
Even you.
Shut up your mouth. I will never go to jail. Vandalism. God forbid. God forbid.
Look at the people I want to help. I beg you. Please, Oga. I beg you. I beg you. This is the handwork of the devil. Please.
Be part of our economic growth. Do not destroy electricity power installations. Do not destroy government effort to provide electricity for all. Report any suspicious person found stealing or loitering around power installations to any security operatives close to you or to the nearest transmission company of Nigeria office.
This message is brought to you by the Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, transmitting electricity in the most efficient and effective manner.
Towards realizing its network expansion goals, the management of the Transmission Company of Nigeria (TCN) says it has begun reconductoring of the 132 kV Port Harcourt main to Port Harcourt Town transmission line in Rivers State, as well as the 132 kV Aloji to Aba transmission line in Abia State.
The TCN management team and the contracting firm had a meeting session at the Port Harcourt main transmission substation, where they discussed the scope of the two projects and the execution modalities before proceeding to the field. Speaking about the project, the General Manager Transmission Services at TCN, Engineer Oluwabenga Ajiboye, stated that while the Port Harcourt Line Optimization Project spans about 8 kilometers, the project for the Alaoji to Aba double-circuit power transmission line is 10 kilometers.
The purpose of our coming here today to Port Harcourt region is to hand over the site for the reconducting of Port Harcourt's main to the Port Harcourt town. That is the line in between those substations. The purpose is to be able to increase the wheeling capacity of TCN from one of the stations to the other, so that we can wheel more power and be able to meet the demand of the disco supply.
The project, when completed, will have significant impact in increasing the available bulk power for delivery to the distribution load centers.
The impact is this. The present line we have, they are very old, constructed about 68 years ago, and the average lifespan of a conductor is between 40 and 50 years. It means they have outlived their lifespan. And moreover, they are being derated. What we mean about derating a line is this. The more they grow old, the more the tendency for them to be cutting and snapping, causing a lot of outages. And the wheeling capacity is derated. The line used to be 90 MVA before, but we have derated it to less than that. Now we are putting another conductor, another accessory for it to be able to wheel at least 200 MVA capacity in the range of 185 megawatts, depending on the power factor. That is the purpose now. So, in short, there will be more power being transferred from one substation to the other.
Engineer Ajiboye also said the project is expected to be delivered within the agreed timeline.
As from today, it will be 12 months that we are handing over to the contractors. We have a lot of projects being executed here, and we are still expecting more from you. Apart from the construction of the line, the conducting of the line, you have work going on in your substation by a contractor, transformer in installation, also in other substations in Port Harcourt as at today.
The Transmission Company of Nigeria (TCN) is sustaining its expansion and optimization drive as the company has equally flagged off reconductoring of the 132 kV Kumbotso to Hadejia transmission line from Kano to Jigawa State and the 132 kV Kumbotso to Kankia transmission line from Kano to Katsina State.
The General Manager Transmission Services at TCN, Engineer Oluwabenga Ajiboye, who was at the Kano region to oversee the handover of the project sites to the contractor, stated that the contract for the project was awarded to Enego Nigeria Limited, a reputable firm that have previously delivered several transmission lines and substation projects. Engineer Jiboye noted that the scope of work to be executed by the contractor in the Kano region includes reconductoring of the Kumboso to Hadejia transmission line, spanning a distance of 173 kilometers and the 132 kV single circuit Kumboso to Kankia transmission line, which is 105 kilometers long. The contractors will be replacing the existing 132 kV aluminium conductor steel reinforced cable conductor with aluminium conductor composite core to achieve an increased transmission line wheeling capacity. The Kumboso to Kankia to Katsina 132 kV line serves as the second line that supplies Katsina and environs from the national grid. It supplies 132 kV Bichi to Kumboso substations in Kano and 132 kV Daura to Kankia substations in Katsina. Similarly, the Kumboso Hadejia line serves the 132 kV Gagarawa and Hadejia substations in Jigawa.
Keep it up with the power circuits right after this break.
Just count all the blocks, eh?
Hello, sir. We are a transmission company of Nigerian linesmen, and we just observed that you're about to erect a structure here.
You're very observant. Yes, I'm trying to put up a shopping mall of 200 shops that will serve this neighborhood. And I'm very excited about the project.
But sir, have you observed that it is under high tension transmission lines? It could snap, drop on the shopping mall and electrocute everyone inside it. Moreover, sir, these lines emit electromagnetic waves that are harmful to the health of human beings.
Really? This could cause so much harm?
Absolutely, sir. Imagine if there's a fire outbreak in the mall. It could destroy the transmission lines, causing outage to many states in the country. Erecting a structure under high-tension transmission lines will not help government efforts to grow our power supply and grow our economy. Be part of growth. Do not destroy electricity power installations. Little vigilance and concern on our part is necessary to protect transmission infrastructure nationwide. Be vigilant.
This message is brought to you by the Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, transmitting electricity in the most efficient and effective manner.
Well, we have brought you lots of reports around the activities of the Transmission Company of Nigeria in the Nigerian power sector in this edition. Let's recap. You got to know more about the new Minister of Power, Mr. Adebayo Adelabu. We told you that the management of TCN and the Senior Staff Union have held a routine meeting. TCN reconductors power transmission lines in Port Harcourt and Aba. In Kano region, TCN optimizes power transmission lines capacity between Kano, Katsina and Jigawa states. The Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, solicits your all-round support. You can also express your views, comments and responses about the company's activities by subscribing to the TCN YouTube channel, TCN_Nigeria. On Facebook, kindly like the page, Transmission Company of Nigeria. On X, formerly Twitter, follow TCN via @TCN_Nigeria. TCN is also on Instagram, TCN_Nigeria. The management takes your email messages very seriously via affairs.public@tcn.org.ng. The TCN website is always active, responsive and interactive. Go to tcn.org.ng where you can get more information on bulk power transmission and other activities of TCN. The Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, is on the drive to always transmit electricity in the most efficient and effective manner. Thank you for your time. Amara Agogoisi saying, keep your support coming through. Bye.